What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. It's Monday, August 28th, around 9:35 p.m. It's our final night of driving. We appreciate people coming on and chatting it up and asking questions because that way you're able to keep us awake, more alert. And we get to talk about coasters, which is great. So we've done Carowinds for 3 nights straight, and then Six Flags over Georgia, Fun Spot Atlanta, then Dollywood. So it's been pretty crazy, pretty fun. I think we're and go from there. Coaster Scorpion, hello, hello, hello. Dive Loop Thrills, thank you. Jackson, thank you. Ryan, what's going on? Thank you, Coaster Cat. Robert, what's going on? So we have about a 2 hour drive till we get home. Try to make this as much fun as possible. Sorry for the lighting not being that great. But anyways.
Do you have your phone up top?
I do not. I don't think that turned out really well last time. But for data purposes, I should do it.
It really should, though, if you think.
The flashlight?
No, not the flashlight.
For the data.
Yeah, for the data, yeah.
Okay.
So the reason the whole car is a shield when you're down low, but you're up top, it's above the shield. So
true. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So, now any questions you want?
Yeah, because we just sit here the whole time and talk about coasters.
Yeah, we might as well.
It's like, hey, let's have a bunch of people talk with us.
So yeah, it makes it a little bit more fun. Mm-hmm. So again, sorry about the little glare. I'm trying to
maybe adjust your angle so you don't get that effect. There you go.
All right. Can you make a video on the future of Six Flags America? Yeah, it'll be like a 5-second video, and it'll basically say, this park needs help immediately.
Hey, don't give away all the secrets.
That's true. Okay. No, I mean, I might, but...
The jerky way to say that is you could say, yes, I can make a video of that. Next question.
Yeah. That park definitely could really use a lot of help. And I do like their GM. He's done a lot of cool things for the park, I feel like, and he seems like he cares. The new water coaster that they added is new for 2023. That's not even built yet, so it'll be 2024. So we'll see.
What about their Woodies?
They have Roar and Wild One. And Wild One's really good.
Yeah, they got 2 decent Woodies.
Yeah.
So
one decent. You like Roar?
I said decent. I didn't say.
I like
great.
Wild One.
I like
Superman. I haven't been to Six Flags America since like 2010, so I need to go back. But I like Joker's Jinx, Superman, and Wild One. Those 3 right there are pretty good. Oh, that's a good question. What is the best type of coaster?
Oh, duh, it's easy. RMC single rail.
He says RMC single rail. I love those. Don't get me wrong. I would say
you're gonna say RMC iBox.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say the best type hyper coaster. I love a good hyper or giga. I'll put them in the same class because essentially
they're
just
the
larger.
Exact same thing. One's just slightly taller than the other.
Hypers and gigas are my favorites because the GP love them. Yeah, they get their adrenaline pumping.
Plus, you love Goliath at Six Flags over Georgia, and it's neither of those.
It identifies as a hyper, dude. It's great. It's Goliath is awesome. I absolutely love it. Oh, here's another good question. OG lightning rod or 305?
Ooh,
dang! All right, we're gonna need like 30 minutes to come back to that one. Because we just rode lightning rod 3 times today,
and we debated this extensively.
And we did, and it was. Let's just say RMC needs to come out and finish the job they started last year or 2 years ago because it's bad.
But I don't think it's RMC's problem though. It's a problem with the drive to launch, and that's not an RMC problem.
Well, I'm saying the finish the track as far as getting.
But that's still not going to fix the problem. The problem is there's not enough energy of it going over the lift hill,
and that's what makes it more shakier and rougher.
No. Well, to some extent, maybe yes, because the velocity.
Because after the wave turn, and right before the quad down, it was like I was holding on. My hands are up on every single ride. I don't care what kind of ride it is, and my hands are up.
Kid ride,
everything. And then once after the first time riding, I'm like, holy crap! I'm holding on. It was janky.
It was brutal.
So I would say old school I-305 or, well, I'm sorry, old school lightning rod or I-305. I would go old school lightning rod.
But I think you're actually saying that only because you can't experience it any longer, and because of that, you miss it more.
But no, I always had lightning rod ranked higher than 305 before.
Did you?
I did, yes,
okay.
I did. To my defense, I did. I really loved lightning rod. I remember getting a great ride on it like 5 or 6 years ago. It was dark, it was night out, and it was during the Smoky Mountain Christmas, and you're going over the quad down, or over the hill. You look down the valley, see all the Christmas lights in front of you. Like, that was really, really cool. I really, really enjoy that.
It's also a lot uglier now. They cut all the trees.
Oh my God! Don't even start. I was looking at that today. There's hardly any trees now.
So it's like bald.
All right. Sorry. So we have a lot of questions here. I love all these questions.
I would disagree with you. I would say 305 original was superior to lightning rod, even though I love lightning rod original.
Yep.
And dislike the current one.
What's your opinion on Thunderhead at Dollywood? I rode it again today. It's my first time riding it in the summer, like probably in months, or I'm sorry, years. So I loved it, and I've always loved Thunderhead. It was always my second favorite GCI after Mystic, but I really feel like I like it more than Mystic, only because that layout is just so out of control. And we rode front and back. Airtime's great in the front. The pops of air at the back. You just get pulled through everything. I really like it. I think Thunderhead is my favorite GCI. It's my second favorite coaster. Actually, it's my favorite coaster at Dollywood now because Lightning Rod, I'm just not feeling it. Like, it's great, but it's just so rough on certain parts. Do I think Great Adventure would RMC El Toro? I mean, not right now. Maybe down the road, or I don't know. That whole project's going to be interesting if they have to do something.
So could they further even expensive. Do it though? Because that's not wooden track like Iron Gwazi.
Correct.
You can actually take. I mean, it's structural wood.
So it helps with the structure of the ride.
Yeah, I don't know if you could. I mean, you'd have to. It'd be a lot more engineering.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you can't. Because all RMCs recreate the portions they want off of the wood.
Correct.
I don't know if you could with a structural wood like you with a prefab.
I'm sure it's possible if Six Flags wants to pay for it, but we'll see. You have a feeling they're going to sell Six Flags America? I mean, maybe. The park has some land for future development, has a good core of rides, and just needs some TLC and a good management staff, or a consistent management staff. But who would buy it? Would Cedar Fairmount, you think, want to buy Six Flags America? Would another major chain want to buy it?
Look, if you price a park right, any of the parks could be purchased by
Correct.
several people. But I mean, I always feel that every big corporation overvalues their assets and their land valuations. Yeah. And so that's why you rarely see deals happen. And think about when was the last deal that happened?
It's been a long time.
It was a park that you, or a chain that you worked for, and everybody considers now after the fact that they sold it for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, that's true.
So
let's see. What will Holiday World's next major coaster be? That's a good question. I would love to see a mini hyper coaster. I think that would be really cool. But then again, I guess you have Lightning Run about an hour away to Kentucky Kingdom. So does that make sense? Maybe, maybe not. They already have a launch coaster. I could see them maybe getting. I would really love to see a RMC hybrid coaster. I think that'd be really cool.
That's a very family-focused park.
It is, though. I know, but they're also enthusiast-focused to a point. But they want to shed money out for that.
I think dive is a smarter play then.
Yes, I could see a mini dive, like 100 foot tall, 110 foot tall, 20.
One of the popular shorty dives.
Yeah, that's a can I steal that for a prediction video coming up?
Sure, I just stole it from you from your analysis earlier today.
Favorite coaster manufacturer, Intamin all the way. Is Diamondback the best hyper coaster? This guy next to me.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Next to me loves Diamondback. I prefer Mako B&M wise to Diamondback, and I prefer Superman Ride a Steel, or Superman Ride a Steel, whatever it's called now at New England. That's a really good hyper coaster, and yeah, so I don't really feel like Diamondback's probably my third, fourth, fifth, maybe. I like Goliath over Diamondback.
When was the last time you were on Superman at
New England this year?
Was that like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty rough this
Yeah,
season.
I know it's rough. I know.
And you still feel it's better than Mako or Diamondback?
The old school. I have been riding that ride since 2005. That is still that layout. Is
That's
flawless.
not a very fair analysis. You're telling me you're talking about a historical version of it?
Man, there's a lot of cops out here though, for sure.
Why do you think I'm slowing that down? So.
You guys go watch my live or something. Quit trying to like pull people over who are going not even that fast. All right. What's your opinion? Let's see. Where does Jersey Devil rank for you? It's low tier RMC for me. My third favorite coaster Great Adventure, I think.
If anybody cares, it's high for me.
Wonder Woman versus Stunt Pilot.
Which Wonder Woman first?
Yeah, probably Fiesta. But Ryan's Tech House. Are you talking about Fiesta or?
Well, if they're saying verse, it's probably the prototype versus the final model.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the prototype. Although Stunt Pilot's gonna be much smoother, obviously.
So. I know, right? Boda Box. I am driving. I can do 3 things at once. The best hyper is Iron Gwazi. Yeah, that is true. Yes, it is hyper. See, I always think in my mind hypers are all the airtime, rides, not just that don't include inversions.
Yeah, well, that's the hyper model from B&M. So.
Yeah, Kings Island's a solid park. Yeah, I got to go to Great America too. I'm going out there hopefully next year. I need to do most of the what's it called? Most of the parks out there. I got some new credits to get. What if Hershey bought Holiday World? I don't think they would, because they have Kentucky Kingdom now, so I don't know if that really makes a ton of sense. I think Holiday World's more up their alley than Kentucky Kingdom is. I think that's more of a style of park that they would like to have.
They don't actually own it, right? It's just a management.
Management. Yeah. Good
But
question, though.
But that also might be their move then to buy it.
Sure.
So,
buy what? Kentucky Kingdom or Holiday World?
Kentucky Kingdom.
Yeah. Let's see. Wildcats Revenge is my number one. What is your number one? Iron Gwazi. Wildcats is a lot of fun. I just can't stand that last transition into the brake run. God, it's horrible. If you're on the left side, you get jerked to the left real hard on your side. I don't know what RMC was thinking about that. They should have smoothed that out.
Reminds you of Pegasus, doesn't it?
Oh, God, I hate that ride. Where do you think they're going to relocate the rides from CGA? I just don't. At this point, Railblazer, I don't see getting relocated due to those rides are tearing themselves apart as is. Flight Deck's really up there in age and offers a very unique layout that would have to get some modified supports to put it in any other park. Patriot, you're not going to really relocate that. And Gold Striker, I would love to do it, but Cedar Fair had an opportunity to relocate the Villain at Six Flags Geauga Lake, Six Flags Ohio, and chose not to, and that made me mad. Villain was fantastic. Did you ever ride Villain?
Yep.
Oh, it was so good.
I liked Villain.
Yeah, it was so good. Demolish it, which they're willing to demolish a great out and back wooden coaster with steel supports. I don't know if they're going to relocate a wooden coaster with wooden supports. What do you think?
I can see either argument.
I don't know. I would love to see it. Don't get me wrong.
Someone could buy it. Someone would probably pay more than the scrap value. So I would guess it would probably get relocated. Even if they didn't want to relocate it, somebody else would buy it. So.
Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. His question is your bodyguard also your chauffeur? I don't have any bodyguard. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it.
There is a persistent rumor online, though, that Brandon has bodyguards, by the way.
Yeah,
that's the context that nobody's understanding why Brandon's laughing.
On my favorite subreddit on Reddit, the roller coaster jerk, someone took a picture of me at Fun Spot Media event in March with Adam and Matt next to me walking down. I was FaceTiming my kid, and I guess like people posted about it and said, "Oh look, he has bodyguards or whatever you want to call it."
They didn't say it in jest; they said it in seriousness.
Yeah, they're serious about it. I'm like, no, I'm just walking next to my friends.
Apparently, we hang out too often, is what I'm hearing, because people think that I'm your bodyguard.
Yeah, that's true. I should probably change that. Who wants to replace Matt and go on trips with me? Let me know in the comments. Best Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks. I would go my top 3 on each. My top for Cedar Fair would be Cedar Point, Kings Island, then Knott's Berry Farm. Six Flags is a little bit tougher for me, but definitely Fiesta, number 1, hands down. Then I would probably go. That's tough.
Magic Mountain.
Nothing's ever open there. I just don't like that park for that reason. I mean, yeah, I would either go Magic Mountain or Great America, rounding out my top 3. With this new Vekoma Boomerang coaster, that Super Boomerang that Great Adventure is rumored to be announcing tomorrow, I'm definitely more intrigued by Great Adventure's lineup. Is that right? It looks great. Park Visions, I could be your next bodyguard. You gotta be over 21, bro.
I'll be over 25 to get a rental car, actually.
Airtime Mike, sounds like a deal, bro. Hope you're well.
Brandon only rolls in style.
I try. I need to actually meet Airtime Mike in person and ride a ride with him. That's what I need.
Where's Airtime Mike based out of? What's his home park?
Kings Dominion.
So
we can make that happen.
You can meet up easily.
I know. Yeah, you are missing half of Magic Mountain's credits due to closures. I need X2, Full Throttle, and Wonder Woman, yeah. So, and it's starting to. It sounds a little like we're getting shot at. Just bullets from the water.
Is that your New England coming out?
Yeah. I love the new name for your channel. Thank you very much. Why do you still have the old name of it? Because I'm trying to transition the algorithm. So if not, let's say you haven't watched the theme park predictions video in 2 to 3 weeks, and all of a sudden you want to go watch one, you type in theme park predictions and you can't find my newest video. So I'm trying to change out the algorithm to that way people can still watch my content and I still have consistency with views and stuff. So eventually I'll get rid of the name altogether and go from there.
But you shouldn't in the description. You should probably forever put formally.
Yes, correct.
So people can find you in a year or 2.
Good idea. Airtime Mike, sounds good. Text me, bro. Text me for sure those dates. Busch Gardens, Tampa is getting a B&M launched wing coaster around 80 to 90 feet tall. You heard it here first. All right, cool. I could see that. I wish it was a little taller. Pandemonium is the most underrated B&M. You agree with that, Matt?
No, I wouldn't say it's the most I would say people underrate it, but it's not the most underrated.
I think it's a great ride. I like Pandemonium. It's probably my 4th favorite hyper. I think I like Diamondback better. Yeah, I like Diamondback better. I'm going to check out this radar real fast here. My phone's up here. Going into some storms.
It's like the last time we came back from.
Can you guys still hear me, or is it too hard to hear? It's like pouring here. So let me know in the comments. I cannot plan the weather. Favorite roller coaster ever? Iron Gwazi. Will Cedar Point call up B&M to re-B&M Raptor? 100%. I think Raptor will be get the Nemesis treatment going forward. I'm glad you can hear me fine. We'll keep going then. Matt, you good?
I'm good.
Thank you, Ryan, for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Michigan's Adventure and LaRon are the worst. Yeah, I can agree with that 100% too.
I don't know. Have you been to Six Flags over Georgia lately?
Yes, it wasn't a bad time though. What's going on exploring with the Hunts? Miss you guys. Happy birthday, Sarah. I was on text today, but I was riding roller coasters too much. Sorry. But make sure Brian is treating you very nicely, giving you a foot massage, and and make sure you give him a beer at least. The most underrated B&M is Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park. Yeah, that looks good. I think it's a cool ride. I like how there's a pre-lift segment on that and everything else. So I think it's a solid coaster for sure. Thank you for the super chat, Expert Hydra. I appreciate you. Do you think Six Flags Magic Mountain will actually build a Giga? One built by Togo doesn't count. Can you imagine Togo building a Giga? God, I would pay to ride that.
That'd be a lot of standing up, though.
Yeah. I think there's a chance. I mean, who knows what the future of Six Flags is now? They're clearly spending more money on coasters, and maybe I hope so. We'll see. Oh, Coaster Cat, come on now. She says, "What's worse, SNS Free Spin or Zamperla Valair?" Free spins aren't that bad. I used
we all realize that they're actually made by RMC.
Yeah, it is.
So
technically, King's Dominion has 2 RMCs and Fiesta has 3.
Technically, yeah.
Can you explain why Fury is so great? I haven't done it yet. I just think it's just the adrenaline. The first drop's just amazing. The whole sense of speed, plus the interaction with the front entrance of the park, and the 2 airtime hills at the end of the ride really get you out of your seat. I just think it's a really good combination of.
In 2 miles, take exit 67.
I just think
east toward Rupton.
No matter what type of roller coaster you like, you can find something in Fury and really appreciate because it does it really good. Sorry, I'm buffering. I'm in the mountains and the storms. Raymond, what would it take you to make a trip to Michigan's Adventure? I was supposed to go in 2019. Wait, that was 2018. My sister got married in Grand Kalamazoo. And it's like an hour
right by
and a half. I know. Yeah. And her wedding was on a Saturday, I think it was.
Oh, I remember the story now.
It makes you so mad. And the wedding was until like 4 o'clock. So I told her, look, I'm going to go to Michigan Adventure at like 10, get my rides in, eat lunch at 10, 11 o'clock, be back by 1 o'clock. No, you need to be here at 10 a.m. to hang out and do photos. I sat in the room with all the other groomsmen for like 20 minutes or 3 or 4 hours. I didn't even know them very well. And I'm thinking, man, I need to keep riding coasters now. And I'm here I love my sister, don't get me wrong, but I was like so close. So I'll definitely go back. I mean, I will eventually.
So what will it take? A plane ticket or a bus ticket?
What will it take is strategic planning to get up there.
In half a mile, take exit 67.
Don't you remember I invited you to come with me?
I know.
On our trip.
I'm checking the radar, everybody. Yeah, we're going to be in this for quite a while. All right, as long as you guys can hear me, I'm going to keep going. Everything. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Take exit 67, then keep left.
Left.
Yeah, I might need. Yeah, it's a left here. So you turn left here. We're gonna head east.
All right.
If you stay, I've done it before. If
Keep
you stay
left.
straight, you go into South Carolina. I didn't realize I made that wrong turn once. And it was like 10 minutes later. I'm like, well, crap. I actually ended up
Continue
driving
for
down to
33
like
miles.
Gatlinburg or Spartanburg, and then it's coming up 85.
Oh,
What is my latest new credit? Wildcats Revenge.
no,
What?
the Riddler.
The Riddler at Great Over George, if you count the new trains. I personally, I guess I should. That ride sucks now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was some cool lightning though. I'm not. I live in the other side of Charlotte, not Concord. But yeah, it's storming there too. I'm currently just got on the 27 off of 26, and we're heading east to go through Shelby, North Carolina, to get up to 85.
Thankfully, we're following a semi truck.
Yep. All right, everybody, please give this video a like. I appreciate that. Are you like a roller coaster celebrity? I mean, maybe. I don't like to consider myself one. I'm just like you. Just like to go ride rides and have fun. I guess the only difference is a lot of people don't know who I am now, so they stop me and say hi, which is no, it's kind of nice, I guess.
No, I guess I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I always like it. If you ever see me in a park, stop me. Say hi. I really do appreciate it. What are your favorite hidden gem coasters? Like one in a small or out of the way park? Yankee Cannonball at Canopy Lake, really good.
Yes.
That's a lot of fun. Warrior at Quasi and Lake Compounds is really good.
It's good too.
Or not Lake Compounds, sorry, but Quasi. Connecticut, that's what I meant to say.
Gee, Willikers.
What was that? Was that wind?
No, we hydroplane.
Oh, nice. That was fun.
Nah. Okay.
Sure. Oh, yeah, we're just down for it. And the light's still good?
Yeah.
Hidden gem coasters. Air Force One. Fun Spot Atlanta. It's just wild. I'm south of Charlotte. So are you like Rock Hill, Fort Mill then? Where do I think the wild moose is going? It could go to Tampa. I can see that where their wild mouse is getting removed. Cheetah Chase is getting removed. Yeah, we looked at moving down to Fort Mill. Well, it's crazy. Fort Mill area, but decided not to. But we live pretty close to Carowinds. Why did you want to hang out with Zero G Coasters? I don't know who that is. Sounds familiar. I don't know. I can't put a face to that person.
Brandon is a smiling, will hang out with anybody for any reason person. So as long as the person's not a total jerk, he'll hang out with just about anybody.
Yes, Airtime Mike, I completely agree. Wildcats Revenge is a great ride up until the ending. Like, it kills me. I hate it. I loved everything about that ride except that part. Did you have the misfortune of riding Cyclone and Flashback at Magic Mountain?
Absolutely.
Both of them were painful. Yeah. My first trip to Magic Mountain was 97, I think it was. The year before, no, Riddler opened up. We rode Riddler. I remember that. That was the new ride then. I think it was 97 Riddler. The year before Ghost Rider opened up. But we did that. We did Cyclone and Flashback. I remember Flashback was my last ride of the day. And I was like, what the heck is this thing?
How'd you go there as a teenager? Because you're not from that region.
My dad and I went out there with my sister.
Cool.
For a theme park trip. We did Universal Hollywood. Magic Mountain, Disney. They're building California's Adventure. My Uncle Don lived out there, so we had family to stay with.
Oh, cool.
One day it would be amazing to meet you. Hopefully we can meet at sometime at Carowinds. I'm there pretty frequently. You're going to SeaWorld Orlando this weekend. I'm jealous.
Congratulations.
Be sure to ride Pipeline, Icebreaker, Mako, Kraken, Manta, all for me and everyone else, please. And now they're getting yet another B&M coaster next year. It's crazy. I love it. What do you think Six Flags is opening in 2024? I predict it's going to be a flat ride. Going to be closed down and reopen in 2025. So that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be a really long renovation.
Big ride though too, but I doubt it. I wish. How long have I been live for? 30 minutes. We're just passing the time because we are about an hour and 20 minutes away from home, and we have a little bit more of the storm left. And that should be the last storm once we get through this part.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Oof, look at that road. Look at the debris on the road.
Jeez, that was crazy. All those leaves and branches. Cow, Flying Cow. Remember the Twister movie?
Yeah.
I miss Twister. Anyone else miss the Twister attraction at Universal? That was always fun. I don't really care for Jimmy Neutron or Jimmy Fallon, whatever the hell it's called. I really like the old school Twister. That was
Lord,
really
I thought
cool.
You were talking about Twister and Twister 2 at Elitch Gardens.
Oh, no.
The new street
Through a storm right now, and it's pouring down rain. Do you see smaller parks? My wife just texted me. Hold on. We have spotty service. Yeah, sorry if the stream's lagging, guys. We're currently dealing with storm. So here's the point of view of what we're dealing with. So as you can see, not the most fun thing we've done all day.
At least we're inside of a vehicle and not out in the open at a theme park.
True. Do you see smaller parks adding RMCs like Fun Spot? Is it worth it to them? I mean, it's a long-term investment, so those parks aren't going to get new coasters every couple of years. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what they'll do. But I think with how much money Orlando and Kissimmee makes, Fun Spot Atlanta is a growing park, and Atlanta is a massive area. So I think it'll catch on and do well for the park. Sorry about the lag. We're losing people like flies. 18 people. All right, we're going to end the stream because it's bad. I'm sorry, guys, for the weather. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was